Now we move to the another part of the funeral process, and that is the actual the bier, how it should look. It's also called casket or coffin, whatever you want to call it, and grave liner is something different. We'll talk about it. So in Islamic Sharia, we are required to use an open bier. You see this image that I have here. This is how it is recommended to look. Now we live in a country and place where this might not be available to us. There might be legal issues, legal requirements that we have to fulfill. So that is an exception. So that is okay. But if it is possible, it's recommended. The Islamic way to do it is that we should use an open bier. It should not be closed. Cost itself, we see in this country that the coffin that they buy, it is so expensive that they try to make of this fancy bronze, steel, the metal combination, pine wood and whatnot. And the interior is well polished and so on. It adds to the expenses so much. But as I said last time, the scholars are very particular about this. They said we should be very moderate and should not be expensive cost. And it comes down to the fact that if you put a very expensive coffin there, Allah is not going to care. The deceased person is not going to care. You are just doing it for yourself. The dead person is not going to get affected in any way if you put in. He's not going to be happy. Oh, they got such a beautiful coffin for me. No, Islam means it's all about moderation, and also this is scholars say it is an imitation of kuffar, the disbelievers, which Islam is strongly against. We should avoid all what non-Muslims do. And also decoration. We see people decorated with flowers, some writing, some fancy kalimas, gold embroidery, all this stuff. It's not allowed in Islam. It's you should stay away from these extra innovative practices. And some people indicate the gender. It's male, female. They put turban or a hat or crown, indicating maybe a child or something. These are all not required. Islam is a simple religion. We have to keep it simple. You add 2 steps, few years down the road, these steps become ruling. People will write books about it. Okay, this is the recommended stuff. You put the right flower on red color here, yellow color here. It will add up. If you don't have sunnah with you, people keep adding, and it becomes people still. I don't know why people still wear black color when they go to the Janaza. It's not our tradition. These are people just they brought it in our religion, copying everything. So we have to stick to Quran and Sunnah. Whatever we are told to do, we'll do. That's it, not add anything unless we have a proof. The third step of the funeral process, after washing, after shrouding, is the time for carrying the Janaza. And like the first 2, this one is also for the kifaya. So who should carry this, the coffin or the bier? The person should be, obviously men, strong, Muslim preferably, and also they should be able to move easily, speed. So that's because if you don't take care of these conditions, you might risk the coffin falling. So you got to take care of that. And how should we carry it? Carry it lengthwise, meaning either the foot or the head should be in the front. Doesn't matter, but shouldn't be like widthwise. It should be like this way. And then on the shoulders, that is important. On or above the shoulders is also fine. Can we put it down and carry it this way? No, we can't do. Why? Because the whole point of Janaza is that it should be seen by the people. You're trying to hide, it's because it used to happen during the earlier times before Islam. People used to hide Janaza because they used to be scared. Whenever they used to think about hereafter, oh my God, it's like they didn't want to think because they didn't believe in Allah. They were just scared of the death. The world was everything for them. But we Muslim, we think that it's just another world we are going into. We are going to be alive there in the life of the grave. We're just transitioning from one phase to another. So it's something that everybody should see, and an opportunity for everybody to ponder that, hey, we have to correct our deeds and so on. And third one, this is so much important. Hurry, 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 hurry. The whole process of washing, shrouding, that should be quick as well, and even taking the body to the graveyard as well. Everything should be hurry. And you see these people moving there, they are hurrying up. They are like moving at a faster pace, not like what we say, the ant walking. Especially you see in this country they go at a very slow speed, just as a respect. Yeah, we are required to keep the body. The body should not feel uncomfortable. That should be taken care of, but we should hurry up. Basically, quick pace, not running, quick pace, and we shouldn't be walking. And where does this come from? Why should we hurry? Where am I getting it from? Everything that we say, we should always have this question, why? Where did we get this from? If you don't find it in Quran and Sunnah, that's it, cross it out. Can't do it. So again, this is a hadith in Sahih al-Bukhari. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ himself said, hurry with the funeral. Why? Because if a good person dies, you bring forward to his good destination. And if it's other than that, drop it quickly off your necks. You never know that, if a bad person is with in amongst us, there might be some blessings of Allah that we are deprived of. You remember that story of Sayyidina Musa, the Prophet Musa radiallahu anhu. So peace be upon him. There was the sinful person because of which they were not getting rain, right? So that's another story. But I'm just saying you that this sinful people should be. You should get rid of them as well. So hurry up. So, but if it's a good person, that good person desires that he be moved quickly. And there is another interesting hadith in Sahih al-Bukhari as well, what these people say. So we have a good person and a bad person. They say something when they are getting carried, they say something, and all of the creatures can hear it except human beings. But we can't hear it. So what do they say? If it is a good person, he says, move me forth. That's what he says. Move me quickly. Take me away from here. Why does he say that? Because he knows that there's a grave where it's like a Jannah in his grave. The windows will be open and so on. He knows that it's a good thing going to happen to him. So he says, I want to go there quickly. Take me there. And if it is a bad person, he knows that he says, woe be to this body. Where are they taking this body? He knows snakes and scorpions are waiting for him. So he doesn't want to go there. And this will be heard by animals, birds, everybody in the way except human beings. The rewards, what are the blessings of carrying the janaza itself, the dead body? The most important thing here, what we are doing is satisfying the fard kifaya. The reward of carrying the janaza is very, very similar to the person who are following the janaza as well. The hadith of qiraat, the two qiraat, we'll get on that. But there is no special blessing apart from fulfilling a fard kifaya. And I also will talk about why people compete and fight with each other in order to get this. But the scholars have made it clear that there is no special blessing. We'll cover it again in the next slide. And also, the people who carry, it is recommended that they perform wudu. Why? Because we have a Sahih Hadith in Musnad Ahmad. It says, let whoever bears him, that is the deceased person, perform wudu. It's not compulsory, it's just a recommendation. It's good. Not the people who are following, the carrying person.